What's good, everyone? It is day 5 of March Madness 2024. As you can see, I'm here in Namba once again. I'm here for an NMB 48 theater show. I'm seeing ninth Jin today. It is Yuma Nishi, Nishiyuma. It's a birthday show today. So, I'm decked out, got her birthday shirt. When I first saw it, I thought it was like Yakuza font or something. Oh, okay, it's like, the Nishi family, a subsidiary of the NMB clan. But no, it's actually, I guess, like a ramen theme or whatever. Which, it's pretty evident that they went hard with the ramen theme. I went and picked up my ticket, checked out the decorations, and the last couple times I've seen the decorations, I was like, oh, these are, went from really disappointing to oh, these are okay. But the Nishiyuma committee, they went all out with the decorations, in the little B-roll you can see they have these flag banner things, it says open now open or whatever, so it's a whole ramen shop theme. It's pretty cool. And then the big banner has a nice little decoration, the pictures on the walls of her with all the members and all her different activities from the different concerts, the streams, she's in the game club streams, being the radio, all that stuff. Having TV as well. A lot of good stuff. It's Ninth Gen. Usually the fans are all DD. They want to support all the members of Ninth Gen. So you definitely see that here. So it's it's definitely good. But then I get to the bottom of the stairs and I see this giant 18. But it's so it's little number 18, but a bunch of pictures of all the different ramen places that Nishiyuma has gone to. It's pretty. I saw that and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I looked at the actual entrance, and they actually put it over a giant banner, a ramen shop storefront over there, along with more flags. And it just looks pretty cool. And then inside you see some more ramen stuff. Yeah, basically they balled out hard with the decorations for today's show, so that's pretty cool. I feel very good about the show already. But before that, let's cut over, I don't know, to some events that happened earlier today. What's good, everyone? I'm here at Ebisubashi Tsutaya for in the what is this called? Polnomichi corner. Big Polnomichi fan right here. Big fan, big love. I'm here for the Nagisa Shibuya graduation concert release event. So I actually decided to do this literally I don't know, an hour ago. I was thinking, this is so stupid, it's so expensive. Why would I want to do this? And then I got weird FOMO or whatever. So because it's also expensive. Get it by a DVD, which is 8,800 yen, so pretty expensive. Or you buy the Blu-ray, which is 16,000 yen, which is even more expensive. It had different groups of members that you go and meet. And so it's a little Watashikai. So it's the member business card event where they have a little business card handed to you, and at the end you get the DVD or Blu-ray. Yeah, I signed up for section 2. So this is a group that has Fukuno Ami, Nihei Manami, Kamino Zeon, Manabe Anju, and Yoshino Misaki. So this is actually the first event that Misaki has done since coming back. She came back from England. I had my whole meltdown a couple months ago at her Seitan-sai about her going over to England, or going to study abroad, taking a 2-month break or whatever. It's so it's I can go see this. Might as well do this. So I bit the bullet, spent 8,800 yen to go see this group. And so I bought the same day ticket because they were selling those, because these things didn't really sell out. Only 1 or 2 of the groups sold out for the top Senbatsu members. And so I decided to buy a ticket for this group, and I had to wait and go in and line up after everyone else. So because they have people who reserved already, and then there's people who bought day of tickets. So I was part of the day of group, so we're near the back. And that's just pretty fun. So you meet up with 5 members at a time, in a row, boom and then boom boom, kind of like little Miokuri they do at the theater. And so first up is Ami, and then I was like, oh, hi, hello. I was like, you're trying hard in your English. And he's like, yes, I suck at English. I'm like, well, keep it up or whatever. We moved on to Nihei Manami. At first I told her, the game club video stream you were on with Yoshino was really fun. She didn't quite hear it, and then game club with Nishiyuma the other day, 2 days ago. Then she understood, and then she's like, oh, thank you for watching. So that was good. Then I got the Xeon. I told her, hey, congratulations, getting back into Sabatsu. She was really happy and thankful for that. Anju, I said, hey, thank you for yesterday. Good job yesterday, because I went to the Team M show that she was at yesterday as well. I think she remembered me. She was kind of confused on it. She's also like very scatterbrained, Anju. And the last but not least was Misaki, the star attraction for this event. And yeah, I was like, hey, welcome back. And she's like, oh, thank you. And then like she's like, I don't think I quite got the British accent, but I could hear a slight tinge of her accent, like slightly British accent. But it still sounds kind of like the same as old Misaki. But yeah, anyway, that was pretty good. And then I told her, I'll come by next week for your first theater show back. And she was pretty happy, and she was happy, so thank you.
お願いしますリエマナミです。お願いします。亀名ジオンです。また会いに来てください。真鍋アンジュです。ミュージカル担当です。吉野美咲です。イングリッシュ担当。帰ってきました。ありがとう。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, overall, yeah, this was like a really fun little diversion in the March Madness madness. Later, I'll be going to Nishiyuma's birthday show over at the NMB Theater for a 9th Gen show. Go check out that, get my shirt, check out the decorations, all that good stuff. Gonna get some ramen with Jeff, and I think Ryo is also coming. So that's gonna be a fun time. Okay, yeah, we just got done watching Yuma's birthday show and the 9th Gen theater show performance that was today. So today I was number 37, I think. Yeah, 37. I think that sounds right. Actually put me in the second row, so finally a good seat this whole trip. First good seat in this trip. So second row, it was an okay position. So it's like the right side, not very far right, not the corner like I usually get, about like 4 seats in. And actually today was really weird. So like I was the second row, but in the front row, like they took out like the front, like the 4 seats or so that would have been in front of me like directly, and like the last 4 seats in the front row were like missing. I'm not sure if like they're like doing maintenance on them or something. It was weird. So basically I had like a clear view. Essentially I was like semi front row or whatever. And basically good position though. Yuma was in front of me for a lot of the show. Tenno was in front of me for a lot of the show. Yoshimin was in front of me for a lot of the show. Koyorin also in front of me for a lot of the show. So yeah, a lot of good res and like a direct eye contact with them. Actually really funny. So in the third song, the adrenaline song, like Tenno basically was in front of me the whole time. We basically made a lot of eye contact throughout that song, and like started making like faces at each other. It was actually pretty funny. It was actually pretty good. It's like the whole time like I was like going Yuma mode for most of it, but that made me like, okay, I'm gonna make Tenno my offhand Oshi. So yeah, put out her pen lights like during the middle of that song. I'm like, okay, let's do this. And and then the units. So yeah, what was it the cross? So I had Sayuki for that, and then for Demo, that was Nishiyuma's song, so of course I had to go with her. Safe for good resistance, so it was a little tricky. So I had Tenna and Koyorin, so I dual wielded for that one. And then for I think it was Wagamama. I don't know, I call both of these ones Wagamama. I was Yoshimin for that one. That one, Yoshimin was basically on my side for most of the song, or at least half the song, and got a lot of good eye contact with her through that. So that was definitely very good. As for the pin light instructions, so this time it was a little weird. So they had weird instructions. It was a little overcomplicated. Guy next to me, he was kind of like yakai because he was doing like the uho like style during the mixes or whatever. But during our show, he when they're explaining the next thing, he's like, man, it sounds like really complicated. So her pin light colors are red and yellow, but for the first song, this have only red for that, for some reason, I don't know. And then after that, then you can have red and yellow or whoever you want to. So that was like, okay, that was a little weird. And then, then the unit had her colors, of course. And then there was a special thing for the encore song. I totally forgot about it. I fucked up. Which actually, I really like that encore song. The first encore song was like Kumotachi or whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, is it? Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah. So we got these little like postcards in the little like goodie bag here, and then on the back there's like this whole like a chant or whatever like mix that you like say during like the second like stanza or verse or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty cool though. Yeah, so I think it was a nice little cool like thing. Seems a little cheek idly, which is like kind of like what the Knife Gin vibe is. So there's that, and then yeah, the really complicated part was for the Tom Popo, so the Dandelion song. So the guy like he was gonna explain it. He's like saying, so normally the song you'd have a yellow pen light because like dandelion, yellow, same color. And then he's like, okay, but for this one we're gonna do a surprise. So like in like the last part, like the last bridge or whatever, we were supposed to have like a red pen light like hidden, and during that part everyone would pull out like a red pen light, but not at the same time. It was like a wave style, so like front row would go first, and then second row, and then third row, and then so on. It worked or whatever. Actually, it was like during when it was happening, it was kind of like funny because I was like watching people in front of me because like, okay, at least I'm not front row. So like they're like kind of looking at each other. Okay, is this the part where like, they kind of looked kind of nervous or whatever? And then they did it. It worked out finally. It worked out well. Great. I don't know. Buji Dekita or whatever. Buji. I don't know. So yeah, that worked out fine. And then so that was all right. Actually, for the goodie bag, it was actually kind of cool. So he had the little flyer we had for the birthday. So Nishiyuma, that's pretty good. And then the happy birthday part, the little like ramen looking sign. And then I had the postcard, which is pretty cool. And then we also have big surprise coming out here. We have like a little custom disposable chopstick set, so little like printed chopsticks. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, okay, and there's like a QR code if you want to like join the community or whatever. I think probably goes to Twitter or something. Yeah. Anyway, it's for her. It's for her ramen hashtag. Nishiyuma Itsumo Ramen Shakuteruna. Oh, I forgot about the. Then oh well. But yeah, it was very that was very cool. Nice little goodie bag and stuff. And then yeah, so this was not only Yuma's birthday show, but it was also the 100th time they did the Knife Gin theater show. So they actually got a little bonus for that. Do I have it here? Yeah, here it is. Yeah. So yeah, basically a couple bonuses. It had this big board out in the lobby, like at the start of before the show started. So you can look at that, like messages from all the members, all the Knife Gin members. Then they had like a little special bonus. So I guess like, everyone who was at the show got this little card, had messages from all the Knife Gin members. So this is actually pretty cool as well. And then they also said like from April they're gonna have the little like message board out on display for every show. I'm not sure if every show or every Knife Gin show, but yeah, during April you can go and look at the message board if you come here, which unlikely. Jeff won't even look at it, even if he does come here. But yeah, that's a cool thing. Yeah, and then we also got a little photo for the birthday show as usual. So yeah, for the birthday ceremony segment of the show, there are a lot of cool moments in this. Up first was the letter from the member, and they got Maida Reiko to write the letter for Yuma, which is really cool. She just graduated like a month ago, and she's Yuma's like favorite member ever. It's like a big reason why she joined the group. So it was kind of a cool like special thing because normally like they don't get graduated members to write these birthday letters. So, but I think because it was like such a short time and because very special circumstances, because like Yuma, she hadn't started performing last time when she had her birthday. So this is actually her first birthday show since being in the group. So when they were both in the same group together, they couldn't do it. So I think it was like special circumstances. They allowed it. It was okay. So it was very cool. Yuma was really happy for it. It was a pretty cool moment. The family letter, it was from her grandma. So that was nice. The drawing was by Ayami. Ayami can't draw every picture. But yeah, Ayami drew the picture for the message card for Yuma. It was really cute, so that's pretty nice. And then for Yuma's like speech at the end of it, pretty cool, pretty good stuff here. Basically, she kind of started off talking about how like she had like a lot of regrets like early on because she injured herself like when she first joined the group. So like when they were doing the auditions for the like Shonichi, so like the first performance for Ninth Gens, she couldn't perform in it. So she always felt like very like that was like her biggest like regret or whatever, biggest disappointment for being in the group. And then also like she took such a long time to actually like before I started performing like in the group at all, and also just regularly, like because her like Shonichi, her first performance wasn't until I think like June or July last year, so like almost like over like 6 months or so since joining the group. So yeah, it was a very long time for her, but now she's like performing pretty often, so it's pretty cool. I think she's currently like I think second place in like this year's like most performances, the Theater Megami rankings. So that'd be cool. Hopefully she can get that later this year. But yeah, so there's that, and then basically she said like her goal this year is basically she wants to perform a lot. So yeah, so I think she's gonna be like an eternal theater girl, which I don't know, like some people will be like, oh, you don't want to be a theater girl, right? You want to be a sabatsu, you want to be a top member, top star, or whatever. But I think Yuma, I think she's kind of keeping her goals very modest and very chill. Also, I guess when she was like like feeling really down or whatever, like she had the support of her fans. So the Nishike, that's like what she calls her fan group. It's like the Nishi family. It's also what the shirt is design is for. She has the fans. I feel like looking at like how they did this whole birthday show, like all the decorations, like pulling out all the stops for it. I think she has a good I think she'll be having a good time while she's still here. So yeah, that was her birthday show. And as for the Miokuri, so most important part of the theater show going experience, so actually I kind of fucked up originally. I forgot my sketchbook, and actually it would have been perfect for where I was sitting today. I forgot my sketchbook in my hotel, and because I had some messages prepared or whatever for a few people. But anyway, it worked out. What I wanted to do anyway worked fine enough. Except for the Yuma one, I actually had something special, and actually I forgot to do that beforehand. What I was going to do for Yuma was going to draw like the little happy birthday sticker that you get at Disneyland, like when you go on your birthday, and write Yuma on it. I was going to draw that and put it on the sketchbook, but I forgot to draw it, and also I forgot the sketchbook, so it wouldn't matter anyway. And then for Tenna, she was in the middle of the lineup. I had a message like saying, "Oh, hey, did you draw Rubble in the Paw Patrol coloring book that I sent you?" And but I didn't have it, so I told her like, "Oh, I was like Paw Patrol coloring book. Did you get it? Did you get it?" And then she didn't quite hear it, and then the second time I repeated myself, and then she got it. It's like, "Oh yeah, thank you." It was like pretty funny. So at least I know she got it. So point to Tenna, -1 point to Mew. I know you're watching Mew, but yeah. And then Yuma, very last one. So I was like, "Oh hey, yeah, thank you very much. Happy birthday, all that." So yeah, pretty good times. Koyorin also gave me a good response. She was like, kept on coming, was like, "Oh, Mato," and I'm like, yes, that's me. And then I wanted to say like, I tried to say like, "Oh, thank you, or good job the other day," but it kind of ran out of time. And then she's like, "Oh, thank you." Honopi was kind of funny. She was like, just like saying like, "Oh, thank you," like in a weird voice. It was kind of funny. But yeah, overall, yeah, very good Miokuri experience. Best Miokuri of the trip, confirmed, 100%. I don't know, like the Ninth Gen, so the set list is kind of, I think I've said this many times, I don't really care for the set list. I think the encore is actually pretty good though, like the encore songs are pretty good. Everything else is kind of mid. But I think, the members, I think, is what sells me on this on this show or whatever. Like, I have so many favorites. Like, I can't, I only have two hands. I only have 2 hands. I only hold 4 point lights, not an octopus. So, like, I was like Yuma for most of it, but I had 10 for offhand, and then occasionally Cleodine, but then I also want to have, like, Sayuki. I also want to have Yoshimin. I also want to have Ryopi sometimes. Like, a lot of Ninth Gen members I like who are still in this Ninth Gen lineup. So it's very troubling for me. So I really like Ninth Gen. And so yeah, this is it for the Nishiyuma vlog, birthday show vlog. Very awesome experience, very fun time. So I guess question for everyone who's watching, please tell me, what do you like about Nishiyuma? Put in the comments section, what do you like about Nishiyuma? Yeah, so write that comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff. I will most likely be back again next week. Actually, today's Sunday, so I guess actually like 5 days from now, this Friday, I'll come back again for there's a B2 show. I'm going to be using my April Impo 98 out of 100 ticket, which is basically a guaranteed ticket, and I'm going to be go seeing that B2 show with Misaki. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Till then, big love.